a 10, but I'm a natural 20. I was lonely back then, here I am one of many. I can't wait till the time when the weekdays are gone. Got a goal, don't wait up, heading straight to the con. Yes, 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 yes. We're all big weirdos. We're all big weirdos. Yes, 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 yes. And we'll make this one a hit. We'll make this one a hit.
Testing, mic check. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns. Hello, hello, friendos. My name is Nez, and we are once again back at it again for some more MonsterCon Sundays, as Pride Month has begun. Happy Pride Month, ladies, gents, and everyone in between. It is Pride Month. The Rainbow Days have begun. Also 9/11 for the most annoying people on the planet. Hello, hello, Venus. Jesse. We're back. We're gonna be continuing our run through of Omen's secret endings and plot lines. We got Omen's sexy secret ending last time. This time, we're gonna focus on the more nuanced side of this villain. Hello, hello, Riku. We're gonna try to redeem her from her villainous ways. Her, they, them, they use both, apparently. How's everyone been doing? I'm just doing some stretches before we start. Can violence be sexy? With consent? Yes. Definitely. What's up, Dark Lover? So far, Final Fantasy MTG collab. Spoiler season has ended. All the cards have been revealed. I am so excited for that to come out. Can't wait to stream some MTG Arena building some Final Fantasy Brawl decks. You've been working on getting all the outcomes in the game. You're down one last to go. You guys have already unlocked all the secret endings? Dang. Why did the gays have an entire month and not the military? What do you mean murderers for the state don't get their own month? Dang. Morning. Anyway, so I really have only stayed blind these past few weeks. As far as I know, I really only know these 6 secret endings that we've done so far. I don't even have much of a clue who the alternate romanceable characters are and what their own plot lines entail. I've been so busy with so much other different things. You hope you just get electricity soon. You're sitting in a blackout. Dang. What a start to Pride Month. Sitting in a blackout, watching a disembodied voice try to romance an Iron Maiden. Dang. Anyway. We are once... Ow! I heard something crack! Oh my god, I hope that wasn't caught on stream. Oh my god, I just moved my shoulder in a certain way and it's like crack. Anyway, you still need to have people outside of Omen reject you? I was thinking about making a joke, but that would be my intrusive thoughts almost overcame me. I didn't. We'll leave that. We'll just leave it at that. Am I alright? Yes, I'm an old man now. I'm a spry old man at 29. Fuck, I'm about to hit JRPG old man years. The moment you hit 30 in a JRPG, you grow white hair and you're considered an old man. Holy. Anyway, there's that. Let's start. 1 player. How long do you want to play? Regular game? True Zeroisty? We'll go with the usual. What kind of sexy scene do you hope when it comes to Liam? A lot of Liams. A Liam Prom type of sexy ending. You catch my drift. Ah, Spooky Con. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, and we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could totally feel like, no matter who we were, we belonged. Who are you? Now, I did say that we were gonna go through all the playable characters throughout our runs, but I feel like, for this run specifically, we'll have to run back playing as Slayer a lot earlier. So we're gonna be playing as Slayer this time.
I'm ready to slay the con.
Wow, you guys are 31, 27 in chat? What other social security questions can you answer in chat, guys? What's the number at the back of your cards? But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the AfterParty loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? And as uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at Con.
Cool.
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless dating harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic, Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam Delancourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was a truly lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the famous fandoms he loved.
Count your days, fuckers.
Omen, an evil warlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway.
And April 1st, a clown idol who is contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We've had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Tell us 3 things that you like. It's hilarious that Aravi is the best choice for this run. What social security? You're social in live streams like this. And you're in charge of your security. Kinda counts. I'm gonna pull up my notes. What stats do we need for this again? We're gonna be needing charm and smarts. Okay. Let's see. Which one of these is most likely to get us charm? Smarts, probably. Ultra layered memes. The villain wins in the end. I don't know if that gives us anything that we need. Documentaries, but with jump scares. Sure, I don't know. Choose your top 3 favorite villain archetypes. This is a charming one. This is a smart one. Hello, Daisy. Welcome to this stream. Just got it. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenge ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we have been putting off for too long.
Draw your
Making
weapon.
our own comic.
Get it?
We had so many ideas and yet we found many excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Okay. Which haven't we done yet? We've done shonen, romance. I forgot if we did sci-fi. Pretty sure we haven't done superheroes yet, so we're going with that. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start. Let's go after Omen and go to one of the rap meetings. What do we have? We have smarts, creativity, low charm, I kind of fucked that up, and fun. Guess we're gonna be a nerd this time. What do we have? The artful. We're so creative. Let's go to the main stage, the Smart Max. You sit down and watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends at con. The panelist admits that they have no idea. They hoped hosting a panel would force them into being more social. What an honest fella. During the Q&A, a group asks the panelists if they want to join them for some dinner and drinks. It did work! You gain 2 smarts for learning this cool trick to break the ice. Next year, you may host a panel yourself. Are you the only one who thinks Nico's intro line kind of sounds like Blitzo from Hell of a Boss? Maybe it does. Grab some popcorn and make one last dash at the restroom. Cause you, Liam, Doug, and Zoe are about to see the exclusive premiere of the new Rat Girl TV show. I can't believe this little webcomic made it so big. Rat Girl is such an inspiration to girls like me who are also little freaks. The lights dim, and the opening title plays. Rat Girl, brought to you by the Red Board. Another humble webcomic sold to a drink conglomerate. Is there no escape from the claws of capitalism? I'm sure it won't be that bad. I kinda like spotting product placements sometimes. It's like, playing Where's Waldo? The show opens on a weird rat draining a can of Red Bull. Suddenly, the can transforms into a bottle of water. What? My Red Bull turned into disgusting water? Water lacks all the delicious chemicals that make Red Bull the superior beverage/engine fuel. I feel like the product placement's a bit too on the nose. Camera pans over to the villain with faucets for hands. You're too late, Rat Girl. No one will be caffeinated now that Big Aqua is here. You fiend. Rat Girl squeaks. Everyone needs their daily dose of productivity in a can. Taste my fury. Okay, I was wrong. This isn't nearly as fun as Where's Waldo. It's too obvious. It's like if Where's Waldo was right in your face. Yeah, let's bail. I'm thirsty anyway. Thirsty for a can of delicious heart-pumping Red Bull. Oh no, it worked. Why did you say that? Huh, I'm not sure what came over me. I guess marketing messes with your brain. Just... Might be messing with Doug's fashion sense as well. How long have you been wearing Red Bull brand jacket?
What the fudge?
I don't know where it came from. It looks kinda cool though, right? Not as cool as Liam's Red Bull neck tattoo. What is happening? Shit, I've never seen product placement this powerful. It's almost as powerful as Red Bull's guaranteed 5 hours of unstoppable energy. Surrender to the magic taste of Red Bull. I mean, save us, Nez. Well, the magic of product placement is taking over our friends. They are being subsumed by the Red Bull. Think very non-advertiser friendly thoughts. Oh, I do that every day. I know a magic spell that makes brands go away. Repeat after me. I'm broke. True. Very true. Yes. Your electricity came back in full force. Wow, it's a Pride Month miracle. Completely not a coincidence. We'll chalk it up to the magic of Pride Month. Why did the devs have to make you choose? I don't know, it's a choose your own adventure. A dating sim. Per se. Also, what's up, Errant Massa? Let's see, this might be bold, and this is smart.
I'm broke.
Good idea! Chant it, guys! I'm broke! I'm broke! I'm broke! This isn't working. It's not enough to say it, we gotta prove the ad magic that we're broke. Oh, don't worry about that. I don't need to prove anything. Very effective spell. You all get out your empty wallets and sad bank accounts, but for some reason it's not working. Wait, look, it's Liam's fault. He's loaded. What do you expect? I'm centuries old. You end up having assets appreciate over time whether you know it or not. Liam! What's with you and your generational wealth of one generation? Meaning you living a long time. So for the comics we did in order were romance, Mao Shoujo, shonen, newspaper, sports, and period drama. We only have space opera and noir left? Pretty sure we did noir. Haven't we done Noir? We'll never be safe from this addictive high-energy crave of Red Boar like this. Give me your phone!
Before Liam can protest, Zoe snatches his phone and drains his funds to buy a really expensive horse. Why is it always a horse? What's up with horsewomen? What the hell?
It's working! The advertisement magic is retreating!
You hear a deafening screech. The Red Boar branding starts vanishing from your clothes and from Liam's neck. Half an hour later, you're all outside, braiding a horse's luxuriant mane.
That was epic.
Dang, that was a close one. Thank goodness for Zoe and Nez thinking on the spot. Hey, any plan that ends with me getting a horse is a good plan.
What do you plan to do with that horse? I hate you all. You're sure Liam will come to appreciate his purchase in time. You gain 2 smarts for your quick thinking, but you lose 2 boldness for admitting that you're broke.
I think this is my checkpoint.
Let's see, we might as well raise our charm while we're at it. We haven't done Noir yet? Not bad. I forgot.
You find the portrait artist, the artist alley. Apparently, he can accurately portray your soul. You've always wondered what your soul looks like. Buff, small and cute. Hey, maybe it's ginger hair. No, it's just you with a weird blue glow around you. But hey, that glow sure adds 2 charm to your looks. Then after receiving a text consisting of an annoyed emoji, a teacup emoji, and a question mark, you meet Liam at a nearby cafe to drink overpriced yerba mate, and talk shit. I mean, the director could have at least shot it at a Dutch angle, or made it noir in post. Anything to show that they were even trying. Gosh, Liam's film rants always get you hot and bothered. Sadly, the moment is ruined by an angry mob barging in.
It's pronounced mate. Choices 3 and 4, you know what you like and it ain't this. You're on the spectrum, you're immune to this propaganda. Brother, I'm on the spectrum and I'm not immune to propaganda.
Pussy propaganda specifically.
Hey, you're Liam the Lion Court.
In the flesh.
You're the guy who wrote the bad review of I Got Reincarnated as Nostalgia Bait in your favorite 90s anime, right?
Indeed, I am. Would you like to discuss the finer points of my exploration with the show's themes?
No, we're here to fucking kill you. Uh-oh, the My Anime List stands are getting angry. We dethroned Full Metal Alchemist again. Oh no.
Maybe you're immune because you're a lesbian? I think lesbians are immune to propaganda somewhat. I don't know. They throw bricks really hard. Oh, well, that's hardly debating in good faith.
That anime changed our lives, man. It reminds us of our childhoods while filling our adult needs for huge boobies.
Which is exactly my problem with it. Sexing up a brand identity that died over 30 years ago doesn't posthumously make it good.
Liam, these guys have torches and pitchforks, and one dude's got a power washer filled with holy water. Just say the anime's good. They're gonna stuff you in a dishwasher with holy water, Liam.
Yes! I absolutely will not. Don't you see how great this is? My review made them feel something.
Prepare to die, motherfucker.
Fine. If this is how I go after 400 years, so be it. We're really enjoying our time with Liam today, so it'd suck if it ended with him being killed. Save him from the mob, and from himself. You're immune due to not giving a crap about those topics, you blank out. Still wanna see corpse shills wither and get stomped by kaiju? But the leech though, what that leech mouth do? Call a different angry mob that Liam enraged in the past and instigate a fight between the mobs of who could get to kill Liam. Make Liam use his classic vampire power of turning into a hot dog stand. Surely the angry mob's hatred of Liam will pale compared to their love of hot dogs. Okay. This is clearly the smart option. However, we get to see Liam as a hot dog stand? Question mark? I don't know. Just do it, Liam. I'm trying to save your life here. But I only started transforming into a hot dog stand to be disruptive. It was more unexpected than turning into a bat. But now, hasn't this transformation grown old too? It's so cartoonish, like something I'd do 3 games ago.
So authentic.
I want to feel as if my character has progressed, that I've grown more grounded, more nuanced. You can be nuanced when there isn't an angry mob trying to fucking kill you. Fine. Liam begrudgingly transforms into a hot dog stand.
What happened? Where'd Liam go? Is he hiding behind the hot dog stand?
No, you idiots, I am the hot dog stand. Liam, you moron. The point was to hide you. Also, hot dog stand Liam Sprite?
How does that make any sense?
Who cares? If you agree not to murder Liam, you can have 2 hot dogs for the price of 1. Oh. Where are we getting the dogs? Did that just materialize out of thin air, or are we plucking it out of Liam's bosom? How does that... Don't think about it too hard. Nez, are you saving my life? Are you saying my life is only worth the price of 2 hot dogs?
No, I'm saying it's worth the price of 1 hot dog, but I'm giving them 2.
The angry mob seems amenable to these terms, especially when they find out Liam's hot dogs come with mustard. How did it do that? Okay. Ow, my back. Did you at least like my hot dogs, Nez?
It was the best hot dog I've ever eaten, Liam.
Cool, I knew it. You gain 2 fun for giving everyone hot dogs, but lose 2 charm.
I needed that charm.
Con.
At least we're still smart maxing. Let's see. Where do we go for now? Let's go to the community zone. You decide to attend a roundtable on roundtables. What a fascinating subject. You discuss the various circumferences of tables, rank building materials, and talk about famous knights that have sat around the tables of old. You all talk plenty of shit about square and rectangular tables. Fuck right angles, you gain 2 fun. I got hiccups, because circles are the most hilarious shape, am I right? We're discussing what the names of the leech and mosquito are. Still haven't figured... one of them is called Marla. And, the other one... I forgot the other one. What'd that leech mouth do? Later, Omen and Doug are fulfilling some con volunteer hours by officiating the Pokemon's trading card game tournament. You and Liam are also there. Liam because he loves correcting people on rules, you because it's increasingly clear that you're only at this con to hang around your hot friends.
Hey, we're wrapping up the final match now. Will one of you get the trophy?
What trophy?
The one I gave you this morning.
Oh, I thought you were awarding that trophy specifically to me.
Why would I give you a trophy?
I don't know. Best volunteer and best omen were my best guesses.
Nice.
Ooh, those are best guesses.
Indeed. Maybe the trophy was for best guesser.
Wasn't. It's a trophy for the winner of this tournament. Go grab it! The award ceremony should start any minute.
We may have a problem.
Where did you put the trophy? What's wrong?
You see, I did the thing. What do you call it nowadays? I did a pawn to the trophy.
What?
Why would you pawn the trophy?
It was my trophy. I'll do what I want.
It was never your trophy. Well, it definitely isn't now that I pawned it.
Crap.
Aw, crap, Nez. It'd be great if you could think of something to award the winner before our manager hears about this.
What do we award the the winner of the Pokemon's tournament? Award them with what all professional gamers seek. A coupon for parental approval of their life choices. Or give them a drinking glass. Trophies are a very inefficient container for liquids anyway. Let's go with the coupon. That seems like the smartest. This week in Pawn Stars, we're here with our new guest, Omen. The top seems more charming.
Good thinking.
I don't know. Anything that has any remote modicum of logic seems like the smart option to me.
That's an awesome idea. I I mean, nerds that struggle to relate to their parents would want this coupon more than anything in the world. If you say so. Give me a pen. I will make the pathetic coupon. You can't. You're not a parent. If it doesn't come from a real parent, the approval isn't as genuine.
We could make you a parent. Huh? What? Who said that?
Fine. I'll find some other father and hold his children hostage until he signs the coupon. Technically, I sired another vampire once, which makes me a sort of father, so I could write the coupon.
Yes, he did! That's right! Liam did sire Gerard. That's its own plot line from a different game,
Which you could watch on our Monster Prom playlist.
Really? I didn't know you were the fatherly type, Liam.
I'm not. I had no idea my vampiric offspring would develop a familial attachment to me. It was embarrassing for everyone involved. If the alternate is Omen harasses strangers and commits crimes, then I'll assume the role and write the coupon. It's Dimitri? Oh, it's Dimitri. I thought it was Gerard. Liam writes a coupon and you all award it to the tournament winner. The tears she sheds for finally being approved by her dad, or any dad, warms your heart.
This is weird, but if the winners are happy and not accusing us of fraud, I guess I'll allow it. I think it's great. Imagine the joy of getting written parental approval.
You don't have to imagine, Doug. Here, I wrote you a coupon too.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Really? Thank you.
Looks like Liam saved the day by being the ultimate daddy. Gain 2 charm, lose 2 smarts. No, we lost 2 smarts, I needed that.
Because I'm a completionist.
Okay, somehow, we barely gain any smarts on the first day. This is what I get for being mean. You decide to hit the hotel bar for a cocktail because you're classy like that. It's a pity you don't know shit about cocktails. When the waiter comes, you panic and order made-up cocktails like Twisted Torso, A Hug on a Hill, and a vacuum cleaner. What do you know? They do have those cocktails. You proved your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur. You get totally shit-faced thanks to your 2 creativity for coming up with these drink names. Later, you're searching for an open bathroom, but what you find is Zoe and Doug interviewing Liam as he lays on a chaise lounge.
Come on, Liam. You're gonna have to dig deep for me. What's your biggest kink?
I'm not answering that.
The muse could come from anywhere, Liam. Please respond.
Zoe, you know I'm happy to let you mine me for content from Liam Prom, your fanfiction where every character is an alternate universe version of my illustrious self.
Ooh, nice seamless lore drop.
But I still have some dignity left to maintain, you know.
Who needs dignity? I'd rather have content. Content like your biggest kink. Subjects being unruly. Doug, as my moderator, I authorize you to get the ice bucket.
Wait, what? We're torturing him for his kinks? Dousing me with ice water isn't going to make me talk. For all you know, that could be my kink.
Doug, write that down.
Crap.
Oh, crap. I dropped my notebook in the ice bucket. No!
Zoe's interviewing tactics lack a delicate touch, one that you could surely provide. Also, you'd love for them to wrap this up and move the chase lounge out of the bathroom so you could piss. So ask a question Liam will actually answer. If I'm worried about stats, the last event of the plotline, there's smarts and charm, yes. Which is why we're raising our smarts and charm. Painfully. Liam, please recount a recent dream of yours. If it happens to be boring, please make up one that's actually entertaining. Thanks. Liam, keeping in mind that we will design a zany character based on your answer, would you be open to sharing your deepest, darkest fear? What is your deepest, darkest fear?
Nope.
I'm not going to share my deepest fear.
Why? Is it tigers?
What?
No. Where did you even get that idea?
Yo.
It's okay to be afraid of tigers, Liam. I'm afraid of them too. There, I said it. I'm proud of you, Doug. That was brave of you to admit.
I think it's very rational to be afraid of tigers. They're the largest cats on Earth. Yes, good for Doug. However, I am not afraid of tigers.
It's okay, you don't need to admit you're afraid of tigers. We're here for you whenever you feel ready to share. Liam, look out! There's a tiger right behind you!
I'm not falling for that. But there was a tiger, and it proceeds to maul Liam. That's the story of how Liam died. Joking, there was no tiger, but I bet I had you there.
A world full of Liams.
Fuck it, I'm making tiger-fearing Liam a character anyway. I'm very into this idea now.
Tiger-fearing Liam. Seriously, this is Panini Press Liam all over again. I told you that I don't actually love paninis, and I'm telling you, I'm not scared of tigers.
Liam, there's a tiger! Run!
Damn.
He's not falling for it. You gain 2 charm for helping Liam face his fear of tigers, but you lose 2 creativity. Oh, and 10 bladder consonants because you held your pee for so long.
Lions are scarier.
Which is scarier, tigers or lions?
Anyone sell mana potions?
I feel like you would vibe out a lion. And they might leave you alone. A tiger will fucking kill you and eat you. Without any reservation. Let's sit with Omen. And then we go to we do visit the museum, right? I'm gonna just double check. So we go to the museum. That's right. If not friend, why is tiger friend-shaped? Both are really big cats. You never look away from a tiger.
You and Omen decide to visit a history museum.
Aw, look,
The exhibition
that painting has a
portrays some
boob.
historic times in which good prevailed over evil. Omen looks a bit grumpy, and when you finally gather the courage to ask them, they explain this reminds them of their own defeat at the hands of heroes. They look a bit somber, so try to lighten up the mood by cracking a joke. It works! Omen seems to cast her bad memories aside, although you feel her past still weighs heavily inside her.
You know what else I want heavily inside her? Hey, yo!
Time to write my chronicles.
Now it's time to take a break from real-life shenanigans and brainstorm some fictional shenanigans for your comic. Go for it!
They're about to cancel your favorite TV show. The TV execs call you. You have the chance of saving the show by brainstorming a new character for next season. What about tiger-fearing Liam?
Think carefully, who should this character be?
A dog with a hat. Gary Gunhands. Do what all great artists do. A clear self-insert of yourself. Super Einstein.
Because we're smart maxing. Your old friend group has grown apart. It's been 10 years since you last hung out, and now you gotta think of a plan that will bring you all back together.
The not-so-well-known Tango for 4 competition. Committing a crime that ties your fates together forever. But too good to ignore 4 for 1 promotion at your local car wash. A night at the local swingers club. Which seems the smartest? You know I'm bad at this because... you know I'm bad at being smart because I actually can't tell. Tango for 4 seems fun. Committing a crime is bold. The promotion at the car wash seems the most boring, ergo the smartest. There we go.
Let's speedrun this shit.
Okay, wait, what's our title now? The Predictable? What do you mean I'm predictable? That doesn't seem like a positive for smarts.
You sit down to watch a post-mortem discussion of the game Domino. You learn that the first iteration had no pieces at all, which made playing quite difficult. The 7th iteration added the crucial rule that forbids you from eating your own pieces. An hour later, you know more about Domino than anyone in your age group, which actually isn't hard, but still too smart to you. Later, you seek out Omen, like the simp you are, and invite her to hang out with you.
Oh, stupid redemption arc.
That would be nice, but alas, I have to attend my insipid bi-weekly meeting with the Redemption Arc program. Bummer. Maybe I can go to your meeting with you and keep you company. It would be more fun if you were there, entertaining me like my own personal court jester. You'll need a disguise, or stupid Liam will throw you out.
Easy peasy. One disguise later, you meet up with Omen at the rap meeting.
Good day to you.
Greetings, everyone. It's good to see your bright, shining faces again. I'll be leading today's meeting.
Ooh, hiss.
Yes, Omen, thank you for your input. I'd like to start by taking turns talking about a good deed which we each performed this week. Let's start with Gerard, the necromancer. Fine. I approve my undead army's unionization proposal this week. Paternity leave and everything. I'm a fountain of generosity or whatever.
Oh, we're getting we're getting some of the villains that we had last time in different games. Also, this motherfucker on the right, he was just a CG a while back. Now he gets his own full-fledged sprite. Watch this, Omen. Hey, Gerard, is that a bone in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? I do not get it, but I assume it was a glorious burn.
It actually is a bone, Chucklefuck. I'm never happy to see you with anyone. Can we not talk over each other, please? You're up next.
Thank you for the floor, Liam. I've decided to start a snowboarding club for kids. It's going really well. There's this one little girl that... Kiss ass. What's wrong, metal face? Hero got your tongue, or just your arm?
Someone.
I will
give
break
me
you like a goddamn
knife.
plate.
Ooh, spicy. Omen, can you please behave? You're making a bad impression on our new member here. Why don't you tell us your name, ma'am? Liam just triggered your class clown jackpot. Introduce your hilarious disguise and watch chaos unfold. So, what's her disguise? I'm the infamous cockdoodler, scourge of the street walls, master of phallic graffiti. All penises want me to immortalize them with my art. Or, I'm the Grinch. Oh, you think the Grinch is silly? I might be known for stealing Christmas, but the crimes I commit the rest of the year are far more horrifying. I'm not gonna invite the universe by admitting that I am the infamous cockdoodler. We're not manifesting that. So no. Wait, I recognize that voice. You're not the Grinch. You're Nez.
Wrong. Maybe you don't recognize me outside of my holiday attire, but it is I, the infamous Grinch. I've stolen more than Christmas. I also stole state secrets, a Rembrandt, and all of your identities.
Yes.
The Grinch is a horrible villain, second only to me. Show these boring bumpkins how dastardly you are, Grinch. You could start by murdering Liam.
Yikes, you don't know about all that. You're down to play villain, but Liam's your friend. Also, your ride later.
What are you waiting for? Stab his stupid ass!
Omen, can't you see you're making a scene, doll?
I'm not making a scene! Don't we all want to see Liam dead, or at least maimed?
There's an uncomfortable silence.
Fine, I'll do it myself! Liam, where'd you lock up my knife so I could stab you?
Omen, you're way out of line. I thought Nez crashing the meeting would be our biggest disruption today, but thus far, it's been you. Get out.
Ha! That is what I wanted to do anyway, idiot.
You're leaving because you'll be busy working double volunteer shifts at Spooky Con. You'll answer for your disruptions with further service to the community.
Ooh, he told you, girl. Fine, fuck you all. LOL, kitty.
Omen grabs you by the hair and drags you out, which is the hottest thing that's happened to you all day. You gain 2 boldness and lose 2 creativity.
Look at that artifact. Can I have it?
It seems like Omen is having trouble redeeming herself. We gotta get that murderous rage out of her. At least when we're not in bed.
Heyo! So the same volunteer job Omen had in the first place, really? Now my question is, why is Doug in the volunteer program?
Because he's not a villain.
Maybe he's just doing it for the love of the game.
Let's raise our charm.
At the stands, you find the fanzine vendor. You ask her what her zines are about. They're about you, she replies. You open one of her fanzines. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel like you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy a copy. Dang, some of these pics you haven't even seen before. You're bowled over by your own two charm. You, April, Doug, and Nico are checking out the video game showcase booths. There are so many exciting demos to try.
The demo for for Fighter of the Streets 5 is out already. I gotta try it. Actually, I was here first. You'll have to wait your turn. Don't worry, my viewers are putting F's in the chat for you all. Ah, it's the streamer. Oh, that's okay. Do you know when you'll be done? Sometime between in the next 5 minutes and whenever I feel like it. Cool? Cool. He seems nice.
20 minutes later.
Senpai, I was wondering, when will you notice me and the rest of my friends still waiting for a turn to play? What's that? I can't hear you over the sound of all these combos I'm hitting. Get wrecked, bitch. Nez, this is dragging on a little long, don't you think? And I can't confirm or deny that this guy is about to take a bullet to the back of the head, but it is a growing risk.
That's right, you do have a pistol in your purse. You like Doug is con staff for free con entrance and money to use than volunteering?
So I think it'd be smart if you made him leave just to be safe.
How do we protect his lowly life from April's pistol? Hit him with an axe, but like the blunt end of it. You're not a total monster. Or if he's not giving up the controller, you can always make him your controller. Go full Ratatouille. I want to see that at least.
The axe? You want to hit him with a blunt part of the axe?
But we could ride him like a flesh mecha. Also, our boldness is getting kind of low, but we don't need boldness. Want to go with a rat? I want to go with a rat.
Nico, master of disguise.
Ooh, let me try. I'm an actor. I'm great at getting into other people's heads.
You expect Nico to transform into a rat. They are a mimic after all, but nope, they just plop their big wooden ass on the streamer's shoulders.
Hey, you get off me, you... Ow! I think I'm getting the hang of it. This hair activates the arms, this hair is for the left knee, and the beard activates the nipples. Ow!
I don't know.
Seems like the only thing pulling any of those hairs do is make him yell ow. Must be a glitch. Maybe I need to reset the controller inputs in the settings. What settings? This person's settings silly. I wonder how you change a person's settings. I guess with brain surgery. I can help. I know I've got a scalpel in my purse somewhere.
Huh?
Yes, I'm itching to perform some amateur brain surgery. It's been weeks. Girls have all sorts of wacky things in their purses, don't we? You know it, sis. Now we'll start with an incision at the cerebellum. No way, crazy bitch, I'm out of here. Aw, dang. Now I have to learn a whole new controller from scratch.
At least you all can play the demo without having to perform brain surgery, which is probably for the best. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 boldness.
Gotta get some XP.
Just the classic stuff to keep in your purse. A pistol, a scalpel, some mace. Okay, what do we do now? Let's go to the con lobby. You're tired from all the shenanigans at the con, but have a severe case of FOMO, and it prevents you from going back to the hotel. If you take a power nap here in the lobby, you'll be well rested and technically not miss out. Lots of people trip on you, but they say nothing as they imagine you sleeping is a cosplay performance referencing some movie or anime. Get some rest and 2 boldness for not giving a single fuck. Suddenly, you hear angry chants in the lobby. You, Liam, Nico, and Doug get closer to investigate, and you find a small group of protesters waving picket signs.
Hi, I'm Doug. My main task as a con volunteer is to turn your frowns upside down. What is making your con experience suboptimal? We're protesting against the cancellation of Caveman Manor, our favorite TV show ever.
Huh?
What? The show about cryogenically frozen cavemen who wake up in Victorian England? They cancelled it. What an injustice.
I know for a fact you've never watched that show.
Well, now that it's cancelled, I know I never will, and that fills me with righteous rage. You'd love it, Nico. The caveman falls in love with the Countess of Erwinshire and tries to woo her with his primitive charms.
Reminds me of a certain villager romance.
Exactly, and they cancelled it right there when there were hints that the Countess might actually be a descendant of the caveman.
Wah!
What? I need to know if their love is forbidden.
Oh well. Yet another show devoured by the streaming era's fast food culture. Feel like asking April what's in her purse would result in none of your business, followed by a death threat.
That's it, Liam. You're just gonna shrug your shoulders and call it a day?
Maybe. But I might also write a blog post about it this afternoon.
Can't we do something a little more hands-on? The con manager just told me we have to stop the demonstration because protesters are not buyers. I'm sure Nez has an idea.
What do? We fight fire with fire. If they canceled your favorite show, then the best strategy is clearly to cancel the studio exec's favorite show. Or threaten the studio execs by sending them severed fingers. Whose fingers? No clue. Let's go with fight fire with fire.
That'd be a good idea if we knew what TV execs like to watch. What TV shows do people who make TV shows watch?
I don't know, probably like The Apprentice or some shit?
You wanted to go for the fingies? Too bold. Too wild. We gotta keep trying to pick the more boring options to raise our smarts. We don't need to know. Liam can write them a letter saying we'll cancel their favorite show.
Oh, now you want me to write, huh? What am I supposed to say? That we have show-canceling powers?
Oh, genius!
Liam, you're a genius. We'll tell them we have a show canceling spell. I bet they'll believe it. Magic spells tend to be super convenient. Oh, I got another one. Tell them we also have a spell that'll make their butts explode. People are super afraid of having their butts explode. Looks like all my friends are geniuses. Aw, stop it.
Alright, I've written all your nonsense. I'm sure these anonymous threats and make-believe powers will work like a charm.
Looks like they already did. Check this out.
Caveman Manor returns for second season.
Wow, that was quick.
And a production releases press letter saying, "We are happy to bring back this show, just as long as poor people make great furniture stays on TV, and our butts are safe."
Oh, that's what rich people like to watch. A show about poor people making chairs.
You check out an episode on your phone. It turns out it's not about broke furniture makers, but about poor people being used as furniture.
Ugh.
Fuck, this is depressing. Well, you're not gonna save the poor, but you did save the show. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 boldness.
I think this is my checkpoint.
Exactly what we needed. The 5D Chess Grandmaster! Yes. Yes, perfect, yes. Let's go to the zone. We're in the zone. You attend the workshop at a community zone. A renowned hairstylist is teaching the top 5 anime hairstyles to hide your bald spot. You thought the Sailor Moon fringe would look good on you, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! Star shape takes the cake. It needs a metric ton of hair gel, but it really brings out your features. Man, you can't wait to be bald. You gain 2 fun and 1 amazing hairstyle. Later, you're walking around when you see Nico surrounded by a group of onlookers and the roaring campfire.
Nico, professional amateur cosplayer.
Witness me, fellow nerds. I, Nico, will triple cartwheel over this bed of flames.
Miraculously, Nico completes the stunt unarmed. Unarmed, unharmed. They still have their 2 arms. But the same can't be said for their costume. Their clothes and sword burn off their body.
Ah!
What happened? I'm supposed to be impervious to fire. Did I go out of character for a second or something?
Hello, Dammy. Sorry you're late. It's cool. We're only on day 2.
Who could say? At least I know how to fix it, or rather, I know someone who does. My friend Sasha's a genius at cosplay repair and he never misses Spooky Con. Sasha, the cosplay medic.
Nico texts their friend, who shows up 15 minutes later with a sewing kit the size of your suitcase.
Good lord. You really did a number on this one, Nikki.
Best friends call each other Nikki. I know, I'm sorry. But can you fix it right?
Like you even need to ask. I'll just need to get your measurements real quick. Lift your arms for me. Chest looks good. Shoulders look good. Hips look... very good. Now spread your legs so I can measure your inseam. This doesn't pinch, does it?
No.
Good. Good. What about this?
That tickles. Stop messing around.
Dang, these two have crazy chemistry. You're low-key horny about it until you remember you're trying to score a date with Nico. Not today. But how are you supposed to compete with Daddy Longfingers over here? It's so over!
Okay, I should have your costume ready in a few hours, but I can't help you with the sword. I'm a tailor, not a blacksmith.
I'm trying to do my best Saikuna impression here. Phrasing? Phrasing. Also, Hermit, what's up?
But I need the sword. It's not lore accurate otherwise.
We're so back! Now you have a chance to prove yourself to Nico. Improvise a cosplay sword for them. You can't fix the sword, but you can cosplay as the sword. It shows commitment, and it sort of counts as couples cosplay. This is the second most important reason you brought your dragon dildo today. Wrap it in cardboard and call it a sword. Maybe we can start raising our charm, but I don't know if any of these actually raise our charm. How does one get measurements on a shapeshifter? They've not shapeshifted. This is their... This is their normal form. Also, they're a mimic. Become sword. Reject monstrosity. Okay. We become as sword. Become as gods.
Aw, Nez, I can't believe you do that for me.
I do have some leftover fabric and cardboard. I could probably whip up a sword cosplay for your friend.
Thank you, that'd be great. I'll help Nez get into character while you work. First off, swords are inanimate objects, so try to empty your brain and be as still as possible. Got it. No swords, no thoughts, head empty, only sword. Exactly, but don't be afraid to add some sexiness to it. Make people scared horny for you to plunge your long, hard blade into their throbbing sheath.
Truly say the weirdest shit, Nikki.
You swing rigidly, yet somehow still sexily, back and forth, making sword sounds for good measure. Swing, 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 swing.
Look at that! You're a natural!
Okay, Nez, try this on. Yup, looks pretty good for such short notice.
It looks perfect. With that costume and Nez's ace sword impression, we've got this contest in the bag.
Definitely. Maybe you should practice wielding her first?
Good call!
Oh, good call.
Nico, with all their sexy muscles, is able to lift you with her by the ankles and swing you around. So freaking hot. You gain 2 creativity but lose 2 fun. And now it's time to shop. If you've got the cash to spare, I've got a box for you. Go ahead, pick one and suffer the consequences. What should we pick? Hopefully something that doesn't mess with our stats. This might mess with our stats. Zodiac Thirst. Buff Bugs. Pretty random. Packing big effects. Pretty sure my weird little village is mostly cosmetic. Wanna go with a major arcana?
The Major Arcana, No Mercy. You eyeing Major Arcana No Mercy? It has some of the best characters from hit anime of the same name. These figurines are all about sound and video for some reason.
Ah. What do we get? The Strength. This item adds what this game always needed. Subliminal messages. What does that mean?
It's true what they say. Life is like a mystery box shop. You lose all your money and all you get is random crap.
What do you mean subliminal messages?
Draw your weapon.
Love is fickle, but at least you have your comic to rely on. Why are you guys spamming hot dogs? Time to brainstorm. For your service to the rat community, the Rat King is bestowing you one superpower. Choose wisely. Is it because we watched Rat Girl and we sat through all of the Red Boar advertisements inside Rat Girl? Wi-Fi kinesis, the ability to produce Wi-Fi signals with your mind. Explosive diarrhea, like explosive. Hypervisibility, because only lame people want to be invisible. You're here to be seen. The strongest armor ever, plot armor. We will grow our smarts. You're at the very important job interview, and you get the classic question: what's your one defining weakness? Your inability to get over your ex, probably oversharing. Fart jokes make you laugh so hard that you become essentially inoperative. You cannot see if your eyes are covered. This shows you're a no-nonsense person. Geese attack you on sight, seeking for, admittedly, just revenge. Smarts maxing. You, the chat, are the subliminal messages? Huh.
Gotta get some XP.
Still the 5D chess grandmaster. Raise our smarts, some more. You grab a seat at the main stage, where a panelist talks about making interesting player characters. Apparently, they should be color coordinated, have a distinct personality, and also a cool name like Kratos, Luigi, or Nez. You learn you'd make an awesome player character, and that self-knowledge equals 2 smarts. Afterwards, you run into Omen grumbling up a storm.
Oh.
Stupid fucking Liam. With his stupid fucking hair, stupid fucking glasses, stupid flat fucking ass. Hey buddy, still upset about what happened at the rap meeting? I am more than upset, Nez. I am enraged.
Fuck the redemption arc program.
But because of this stupid fucking rules about my stupid fucking redemption, Liam is my sponsor and I am stuck with him. For now. Ooh, I smell a plan being hatched. You have an excellent sense of smell then. Liam might be the one who created this hellish program, but even he must abide by the people above him. And I plan to petition them to give me a new sponsor. Are you sure you can convince them? You're not, Nez. I can be very persuasive.
Okay, we're here. What did you want to talk to us about?
It's the Coven!
Thank you for meeting with me, your witchiness. I would like for you to remove Liam as my rap sponsor and give me a new one.
No.
Please?
Nope. Now we're very busy, so if that's all.
No! You have to remove Liam as my sponsor. I have a very good reason for it, right, Nez?
Guess it's your job to make this work. Convince the Coven to drop Liam as Omen's sponsor. This sounds like she might fall for Liam. Oh no? Your research of romance from movies and books are correct. Claim that Liam has fleas and neither of you want to be anywhere near him. Claim that Liam's talents are wasted on villain sponsorship. He needs that time to focus on his new passion. Synchronize ice skating. Okay, chat, you could have this one. It's not like it's gonna affect the outcome. Which is it? Poll time! Please! Ice skating. Full time. Liam on ice or fleas? Which reminds me, the Yuri on Ice movie is never coming out. Mappa is too busy earning that Shonen Jump money. Wow! 90% wanted Liam on ice. Holy. Okay, dog. Okay. Ending it there.
What? It's true. Every day Liam comes to me and says, "Damn you, Omen, I could be pursuing my ice skating dreams if you weren't weighing me down."
You're lying. Liam wouldn't put anything above the rap, even his passion for ice skating.
He would if he could. I demand that you rid Liam of the shackles of being a rap sponsor, and in doing so, remove me from the shackles of Liam.
We don't care if you don't like him. Liam's here to stay. Don't even know why he's your sponsor.
Because he gets off on bossing me around and watching me suffer.
No, it's because he requested you, specifically. We weren't even gonna release you. But he made a strong case for it.
What?
And so the Coven went into some exposition that will heighten through the magic of a visual flashback.
So we've read your proposal, Liam. It's interesting. Do you approve of it? I know it might sound risky, but if I've learned anything over the years, is that people can change.
There's no doubt that reforming ex-villains could have long-lasting effects than imprisoning them.
Exactly. And in time, they could even become an asset to the Coven. Imagine all that power not being suppressed, but turned in your favor.
Ah, yes. Your idea for a mercenary group of ex-villains.
A sort of Suicide Squad, if you will. A sort of creature commandos, if you will. That kinda showed up in a certain secret ending of Zoe's.
Know how it sounds, Joy, but it'd be formed only by the ones who truly pass the redemption arc program. Well, let's set that aside until the time comes. But sure, let's give this a try. We've checked your list of prospects for the program, and it does make sense. Great! I have one last prospect, though. I wanted to bring it to you in person since I know it might be hard to sell. Here, take a look.
The Omen? Are you serious?
Gerard, no, we can get behind that. They've shown a disinterest in evil as of late. But Omen? Many people have died to get her imprisoned. Do you really think she'll come thanking us once we set her free? I know, but that's the point of the redemption arc program. People can change if they're given the right support system. You're right. Omen was heavily corrupted by her power, but did you read the report I wrote? She was gathering power for the right reasons. In the short decade she had before she turned evil, she did more good than I did in my centuries of altruism.
Still, many innocent lives would be at risk.
Trust me, I will devote myself entirely to her redemption, making sure she stays in the right path. Even if we set her free, her power was severely thwarted, so if she turns to evil, I'll be the one imprisoning her again. I promise. Liam! I know all the good she once had in her must still be in there somewhere in her heart. I know you have your reasons to be uncertain about this. But after all the battles we fought together, I beg you to trust me on this.
We can become better than our worst selves.
Well, thank you for telling me.
Farewell.
I think I shall leave for now. What the fuck? What? Bro! Oh! Huh? We were having a moment here? I won't take up any more of your time.
Omen leaves, quiet and introspective. You gain 2 charm. and lose 2 creativity.
I've sharpened
Suddenly-
all my weapons.
Hot dogs. It was so serious, and then the hot dogs flew by. Okay. Right. Let's raise our charm. Near the merch hall, you find a mysterious fortune-telling machine. There's a sign that says, "Ask, and Zoltar will grant it." Originality's not your strong suit, so you ask to be big. The machine spits out a ticket that says, "Your wish is granted." You keep walking around, waiting to be bigger, but you don't feel any different. Until you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy, +2 charm butt. Wishes do come true. You, Doug, Nico, decide to visit Liam's Yowie stand. You arrive to find him looking troubled. Zoltar, I wish for a hot dog. Oh my god! What? Wait! Stop! Why is it always at the most inopportune moments?
Senpai!
What's wrong? What's wrong, Liam Senpai? Usually being surrounded by all these bishonen puts you in a good mood.
Yes, drawing pretty boys in the throes of passion usually fulfills me, but I worry I've been doing it for too long now. I'm a man of many hobbies, and I don't like to get stuck in one for too long. Perhaps this yaoi thing has run its course.
What do you mean we ran the joke into the ground?
Aw, don't quit now. You'd miss Yowie, and Yowie would miss you.
Doug picks up an explicit drawing and holds it in front of his face, talking in a silly voice.
Look, Liam, I'm your buddy, Mr. Cock.
Wait a minute.
Think of all the fun times we've had together. Don't get tired of me.
Mr. Cock, as in the Jesse Cox. As Doug.
Ooh, character work. Let me help. I'll be Mr. Butthole.
I'd rather you didn't.
Hi, Mr. Cock. What a handsome shaft you have. Let's be friends. Special friends.
Nico and Doug make the pictures of Mr. Cock and Mr. Butthole kiss, with loud smoochy noises. A nearby mother drags her child away.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling like giving up yaoi's the right move here.
No, Liam can't give up his sexiest hobby. Make him see his sense. Get Liam into a series of objectively terrible hobbies so he can regain appreciation for yaoi. Or, try a new medium. Direct the first ever live action yaoi movie. That's just gay porn. Happy Pride Month.
Wouldn't that just be regular porn?
No, Liam. It's art. Yaoi, even in live action, involves some shuddering pathos and cathartic cum shots.
Okay, so it's just good porn.
You just don't see our vision yet, but you will soon.
You, Doug, Nico, and Liam get to work creating yaoi history. Liam directs the movie, of course. Nico and Doug handle the costumes, which is just nudity, so their job's pretty easy. You hire 2 handsome men, film them fucking, and watch your masterpiece with your friends later that day.
Okay, this actually was just porn.
But it was fun to make, wasn't it?
Heck yeah!
It was, and having fun is all that matters. Anyway, all this filming made me hungry. Anyone want to hit a hot dog truck with me?
No, don't speak of the demon.
Yes, please. Making movies is exhausting. I need a big girthy hot dog in my mouth. I need 2 at the same time.
Hot dogs. You gain 2 creativity, lose 2 fun. Okay,
Run this shit.
now we have to live the rest of our life in fear of surprise hot dogs? You just never expect it to come out anywhere? Anytime? Any place? The smart. We're very smart. Let's go to the hotel. You head to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. They give you one. You're drunk with powers, so you decide to test how many extra towels you can ask for before they tell you to stop. You manage to get 14 extra towels. Huh, what can you do with this many towels? You only needed one. You decide to build a towel fort in your hotel room. You gain 2 creativity for such magnificent architectural endeavor. Later, you're chilling at the hotel bar with Zoe and April when Doug runs up to you.
Whoa! Hey, you'll never guess what I found in the bathroom.
Don't say hot dog.
Ah! I want to know. It wasn't anything gross. Well, I did find gross stuff, but that's not important. What matters is I found a secret room with a vintage pinball machine. And it was a weird one. Like, its theme was sexy vegetables, I think. I'm 95% sure that I saw an onion with cleavage on it.
OMG!
What? I want to see the big titty onion. Can you show us? Sure, follow me.
Uh-oh, we're going back into the back rooms. It's becoming less subliminal and more in your face. And so you all follow Doug into a public bathroom to maybe find the sexy pinball machine.
Okay, just past this door, down the hall. Take a right, maybe it was left. Doug, are you sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe it was a mirage situation or something? No, that manly corn cob with a huge bulge I saw? I'm pretty sure my imagination couldn't produce an image like that by myself. Ah! April, I love you, but don't you dare stop us from finding a potential new fixation.
Keep going. Soon you don't even hear the sounds of the bar anymore. You're surrounded by windowless hallways, stale air, eerie silence.
Don't worry, I've got this. We're not lost. We're just, taking the scenic route.
Talk about elves.
They locked us in the back rooms with all these hot dogs.
Ah, yes, the oppressive windowless scenic route. We have to go back. I don't want to die in liminal space. Yeah, I get you. On one hand, I'm pretty sure this is the back rooms. But on the other, sexy vegetable pinball machine, you know?
Pretty sure people died in the back rooms, so you better forget that pinball machine and find a way to escape. Last time, we asked the backrooms guy for directions. So this time, we'll just be in a corner. Security should escort us out.
Well, I've heard worse.
That could work, but I just went to the bathroom. Does anyone need to pee right now? Not yet, but I bet someone will if we drink all these bottles of wine in my purse. Wait, why do you have wine? I was saving them for later tonight, but hey, either Nez's plan works or we're stuck in here forever, in which case I'd rather be drunk.
Cheers! You all drink the wine in April's purse. Backrooms turn as fuzzy and warm as your thoughts.
Wee! Yeah, I definitely gotta pee now. Nobody look, okay?
Right.
Doug, I bet you can't knock this wine bottle off my head with your shoe. I bet I can't either. But I'm gonna try. Sorry if I give you a concussion. I can take it. Hit me, you big slimy snack.
Hey, miss, what are you doing?
I'm making a shoe versus bottle history. Fuck off, pigs. Not you. The girl peeing in the corner.
Uh-oh.
Hey, don't watch me pee, you pervs.
Hey, yo.
What the fudge?
Shame on you. You should always give a lady privacy when she's peeing in the corner.
Oh, but she can't pee here. Also, could you stop the shouting so much? All this noise is ruining the creepy backrooms vibes for all the other people trapped in here.
I'll be as loud as I want. Soon may the Wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Guys, I think I need to puke. I'm too dizzy. Can someone come and finger my throat?
Hey, yo. That summarily gets you all kicked out of the backrooms. Great success. You gain 2 boldness for being brave enough to commit public indecency, but lose 2 charm for refusing to ask for directions.
I think this is my checkpoint.
Alrighty, let's go to the lobby. What do we get for being this bold? Sorry I asked. Ah! Surprise hot dogs everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. You're walking around with your favorite magical girl wig on. It's itchy as hell. Is Melania a magical girl? Okay. They are. You scratch your head under your wig. Oh crap, a random streamer just recorded you doing that awkward finger wiggle. Your weird head scratch goes through the entire internet cycle. You get memed, shitposted, mashed up, and even turned into a viral dance. Alas, fame is fleeting, and you stop being cool when a CEO does the magic head scratch in an ad. At least you still gain 2 boldness for surviving internet fame unscathed. You're walking around in the lobby with April, Zoe, and Liam when suddenly a dad approaches April dragging his 12-year-old son behind him. Oh, it's this event again.
Mickey, this is April 1st. She's a great pop star. Don't you want an autograph? Dad, stop it already. I'm never gonna follow anyone but Toshiko.
I'm too pretty for this.
You're choosing that 2-bit AI Vocaloid bitch over me.
I mean, don't be silly. It's just that Toshiko Mifune isn't what we in the business call an actual person. You shut up. Toshiko's better than a person. Leave me alone. Wait, Mickey. Don't go. Oh, this isn't going well. I was hoping he'd get over Toshiko. Why? Are you dating her or something? How did you know?
OMG.
Holy shit, you are. Tell us everything. Yeah, how the hell are you dating a 3D animated doll? It doesn't make sense.
So authentic.
April, don't be backwards. The romance is a beacon of hope for progress.
Yes, AI-powered Vocaloids deserve love too. Also, have you seen her boobs? Who wouldn't want to see them bounce IRL? Whatever, at least mine are real. Oh, trust me, hers are very, very real. They jiggle just like in her live streams. What did you just say, Dad? Are you talking about Toshiko's boobs? Mickey, how long have you been back?
You can hear 1,000 crises galloping in Mickey's teenage brain. Quick, find a way to break this huge piece of news without any added trauma. The son needs to hear this news from his possible future stepmom's mouth. Bring the Vocaloid over here to meet him. We already did that last time. Well, looks like the son's gonna have to find a new hobby. Educate him on the endless fun of stamp collecting. You help Mickey's dad prepare the best damn talk about stamp collecting you've ever heard. It helps that it's the only talk about stamp collecting you've ever heard.
That's why stamp collecting is awesome. You get to learn about art, history, and geography. And you also get to keep the art of letter writing alive. I don't know, Dad. It's nice, but it's still stamp collecting, you know. Wow, you really like being a Toshiko fan, don't you? Of course, she's the best. So you like Toshiko so much that you would still prefer her to stamp collecting even if I was dating her? What? Answer my question, son. You like her that much? Oh, yeah, I guess. Perfect, because that's exactly the case. What? Mickey-chan.
Can we get a full sprite of Toshiko? Because we want to see her jiggle. Wait, who said that? The wind? Dang, the wind is loud these days.
I'm so excited to finally meet you.
Mickey looks at the Vocaloid. His mind is reeling like he's strongly considering starting a stamp collection.
What a beautiful scene. Imagine your idol is excited to finally meet you. It sounds like a dream come true. Then they turn out to be your new stepmom.
Yes, and the only price is your dad is banging it.
Hell yeah!
When is it gonna be my turn to bang a dad? Hubba hubba.
Yay, you gain 2 smarts for promoting stamp collecting, but you lose 2 fun for promoting stamp collecting. You want to see the hot dogs jiggle? Oh no, we said it. He's gonna appear out of nowhere. I know it.
Pretty high. Do I get a discount?
The Astute. I know past 40, there's still like another title. Omen, what do you want to talk about? The SpookyCon friend group, the Redemption Arc program, being a volunteer at SpookyCon.
Fuck the Redemption Arc program.
The Redemption Arc program, Liam's well-crafted plan to torture me to no end. I'm like, 85% sure Liam's intention with the program isn't just torturing you. Maybe, but still. To gather powerful villains and imprison them in menial meetings for us to discuss ethics and why murdering people is not good. You know what astonishes me even more than that, though? Revolving doors. Other than that hell-made contraption, is the fact that, according to my intel, Liam used to be a powerful evil lord that spread terror everywhere back when I was imprisoned. And now he, draws men kissing and yaps constantly about poetry and redemption.
Pathetic.
Is that what redemption does to someone? No way.
Streamer mode on.
I suspect the truth is that he got some severe food.
At the mention of food. Bro!
He got severe food poisoning that must have caused brain damage. I'm currently investigating that possibility. Tell me your findings. Sure, and listen to this. Even after my...
Okay, calm down. The fucking hot dogs. I'm losing it? I'm losing it?
Sure, and listen to this. Even after my continued attempts to murder him, he hasn't tried to imprison me. Instead, he's been taking care of me. Even has me, the one plotting his demise, living with him.
Wait, you and Liam are living together?
Oh, stupid
All because he
redemption
insists
arc.
he wants to be with me as I go through the first steps of my redemption. Something must be very wrong with him. Well, Omen, hearing that, I'd say something must be very right with him. Nonsense. I'd even say that you, with your unrivaled wits and unparalleled perceptiveness, have been capable of seeing how much he cares for you. Well, I guess he's not that terrible. But if you ever tell him I said that, I will claw your organs out of your body. Duly noted.
You two keep talking about the torment that is living with Liam. Apparently, Omen loves his cooking, although she phrases that sentiment quite differently.
Time to write my
Day 4.
chronicles.
She won't fall in love with Liam, at least not in this plotline. Or maybe she would. This is not really a romantic plotline. It's almost time to find a date, but first, it's almost time to publish your comic. Now's your chance for one final brainstorming session to polish it. You got the job, but 5 years have passed and working here makes you miserable. There's only one reason why you won't just quit and set the whole building, sorry, Freudian slip, on fire. They somehow got incriminating copies of the angsty poems from my emo phase. Jennifer from accounting. You lost a bet. Taco Tuesdays. Let's go with... We lost a bet? Oh, that's too bold. You have 4 stallions. They are your pride and joy, and yet you're a bit embarrassed by how you came to have these 4 stallions. You got them as a prize in a cereal box. You convinced the agents at the Witness Protection Program to make them part of your new identity. Your rich parents bought them to incentivize you to give up your dream of attending art school. You blackmailed God. Okay, that's creative. Time to get back to the con.
How do you win at a con?
Let's go to... Find the main stage. Last event! You're sitting at the main stage for a panel titled, Are Dating Sims Back? The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says, They're not, because they never left to begin with.
Yay! The audience goes crazy! Crazy for dating sims. The game too smart for learning. Dating sims will never stop being cool. Later, you're reading erotic fanfic on your phone, getting all hot and bothered when Omen walks up to make that blessedly worse.
Hello, puny underling.
Well, this is a new costume. Okay! Is this you trying to be silly? Is this your attempt at not being evil? Silly is the opposite of evil. But then again, evil people can still be silly. It's like a Venn diagram. It's like the circle is within the larger circle.
Hello, Nez. I'd like you to help me with something if you can. I've been thinking a lot about what the Coven said about Liam championing my redemption, and how admittedly, I haven't done very much to redeem myself since. I would like to take some steps to correct that now, and I would like to bring you along for moral support.
Sounds serious! Seriously fun! Omen takes you into the janitor's closet where there's a weird glowing piece of paper on the ground.
That is a portal scroll. I stole it from the Coven.
That doesn't sound like you've given up stealing.
Well, so much for redemption. Hey, it's a good cause, you'll see. Take my hand.
You gladly grab her hand and she activates the device. Instantly, you two are sucked into a wormhole and spat out in a forest.
I don't recognize this place. I suppose the Slayers have moved their headquarters in the last 100 years.
Ah!
Why are you looking for the Slayers? All will be made clear soon. Right now, I need to look for an entrance. Maybe it's over. Identify yourself, or prepare to die.
A Slayer kitted out with scars emerges from the bushes, weapon drawn.
Wait, aren't you? Wait, we don't have to fight? My name is Omen, and I... Save your breath. I know who you damn are. I don't know why you've chosen to return, but frankly, it doesn't interest me. Your place isn't here, but on the pointy end of my halberd.
Not exactly the friendliest stranger you've ever met. Step in and show this Slayer that Omen's not currently a threat. You want this Slayer to see Omen is good now. Announce that you're $2 short for a sandwich. No! Okay. No hot dogs? No hot dogs. So Omen can prove that they're a generous soul. People set their differences aside when they have to team up against a common enemy. Ask them to help you with a very hard crossword you started this morning. I'm just seeing the hot dog everywhere now. I'm just expecting it everywhere. Okay. Crossword. So this is charm, this is smart. Unfortunately, we're the smart ass. Pardon me, but do either of you know a 9-letter word for wine taster?
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to solve today's crossword puzzle and wanted to ask before things got bloody, so 9-letter word for wine taster. Chat? What's it called again?
That's unimportant right now, but it's probably alcoholic.
I'm pretty sure it's something French. What's it called again? I'm pretty sure there's a word for that, and it's not alcoholic.
No, that cannot be it. I think it's Grape Lord. Oh, what? That's not even a word.
Sommelier. Yeah, there we go. Ah!
Just when you least expect it.
Genius.
Yes, it is. Wine is the pinnacle achievement of the grape family, so a wine taster would lord over them. Am I right, Nez?
Sommelier?
Croissant? No, neither of you were. Looks like the correct answer was sommelier. What? How is that a real word, but Grape Lord isn't? I think sommelier is French. Oh, ew. Right, so now that things are calmer, was there something, wanted to say before we duel to the death? Fuck, yes, right. Thank you for letting me speak before I got halberded. I wanted to say that I know what you've heard about me and it's all true. But please believe me when I say I'm here to help. The Coven can vouch for me. The Coven set you free. The damage you did was horrid, and it took a world to imprison you. How could you possibly be of any help to the Slayers?
Oh.
I was once a Slayer.
Huh? Lore bomb! Omen was a Slayer before.
Yes, we all know. We're told your story was a cautionary tale about never abandoning the Slayer's creed. You may have once been a Slayer, but people change. Exactly. People do change. That's why I'm here. Look, I understand if you want nothing to do with me, but I wanted to reach out to the Slayers and apologize not with words, but with actions. By offering myself to do anything that can be of help. This time, I shall do it the Slayer's way. Okay? I am hesitant, but your voice is one and the Slayers are many. That's our way. I will pass your message to our sisters, and we will discuss the matter further. Your betrayal is not forgotten, but these aren't easy times, and if the Coven can vouch for you, you can always use some more help. And if this turns out to be some kind of trick, prepare to face their collective wrath. That sounds fair. We will contact you soon. Farewell.
The Slayer disappears into the foliage.
That was...
intense?
No, good. It felt good. Perhaps Liam is onto something with all that redemption arc program bullshit about righting your wrongs. Perhaps. Nez, thank you for tagging along. It has meant a lot not to be alone in this. Always.
Hooray for everything working out in the end, and especially for not dying. You gain 2 charm.
MVP!
She wants to redeem herself. Reject modernity, ascend to hot dog. Okay, come on. It's gotta be. They gotta have some voice programming into this. Come on. You can't tell me it's not like voice programmed or some shit. You sit down to play a really complicated game, a complicated European board game. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass, seasons change, cities crumble and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you find yourself alone in an empty, post-apocalyptic wasteland. Just kidding, you fell asleep, but what did you get? But what you did get to read of the manual was too fun. You came too late to get the lore, just in time for the hot dogs. Hello, Nyanka. The dogs have been terrorizing me this entire time. You and Nico are roaming the community zone when you find Omen muttering to herself in the corner.
Yo!
Hark! What ails you, my foul-mouthed friend? I joined up with some people to play a tabletop game, but they kicked me out of the match for no fucking reason. I am innocent, I tell you! I'm just being unjustly maligned! Really? That isn't fair at all. Let me talk to them.
Hey, remember me? I'm
Greetings,
Nico.
fellow warriors. I heard tell that you kicked my friend out of your battle. You mean the Iron Maiden lady? Yeah, she was just kind of being the worst. She barely knew the rules, she cheated on a few of the rules she did know, and she stabbed Kenny in the leg. Not cool!
Whimpers Kenny, who's using his Superman cape as a tourniquet for his wound.
I see. Yeah, they're probably not gonna invite you back, honey. Stabbing one of them was kind of extreme. He looked at me funny. I rose to the challenge of my enemy.
Right.
Omen, look at me. You have no enemies. Nobody in this world deserves to get hurt. Except for Kenny. Fuck that guy. but I admit that you are more skilled in the arts of talking and being nice. How do you propose I convince them to let me rejoin the game? It would take a miracle, which is why Nez is the perfect woman for the job.
Yup, this is your problem now. Coach Omen on how to behave so the tabletop gamers will take her back. How do we behave? Hold up. Chat? Which do we want to do? Which do we want to do, chat? Face mask? Having good manners is just learning a different way to say things. Well played is just code for I will kill you in your sleep, you bastard. Or it's too late for them to accept Omen. Just kidnap one of the players and wear their face as a mask. They won't even need to restart the current match. It's still better than the last D&D table you played at. You wanna go first? Either we whisper them sweet nothings while they try to sleep, or face mask. Do not flay people's faces? Okay. But half of the fun of telling someone I will kill you in your sleep, you bastard, is seeing the look on their face when they know you mean it. The other half is the actual killing. Come on, Omen, think of this as just another battle. The battle for good manners. Omen, you're gonna go in that room and say please and thank you like your life depends on it. Okay. Say it louder. Okay! Say it more politely. It will be my pleasure. And what do you say now? Thank you for helping me.
Now you're talking.
You're welcome, soldier. Now get in there.
Omen enters the room. You and Nico peek inside. They play the game again, and Omen loses.
Well played. Oh, well, if I defeat you once, I'm playing well. If I defeat you twice, maybe you're just bad. Haha!
Don't kill them. You're trying to redeem yourself. Omen stabs him in the chest.
Oops, did I stab you? Sorry, my bad. And you, would you allow me to stab you, please? Thank you very much.
Sounds legit.
At least she's being polite.
Wow, she's being polite. It's a small victory, but victory nonetheless. I'm so proud of her.
Stab victims aside, this really is a big step for Omen. You gain 2 charm for good manners, but you lose whatever we lost. Okay, so what do we do? What is our title? The Brain. The Brain! You find a cool shirt you like in the commercial stand. It costs $3.99. Then you buy cool zine for $2.99. Then a set of anime badges for $1.99. Then you buy a pack of gum for $0.99. Damn, you have 4 loose coins jiggling in your pocket. It's annoying as fuck. Luckily, you find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me and I'll get you 2 charm." Feel dirty for some reason, but you got stats and your pockets aren't jiggly anymore from talking with a weird leprechaun. You, April, Omen, and Doug are browsing nerdy t-shirts when you hear the horrible screeching of a streamer looking for attention. Oh no.
Yo, 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 it's Riz in the house.
The streamer's name is Riz.
It's your lucky day, fuckwads. I'm gonna give you my credit card, and you can use it to buy whatever you want. Whatever I want? Are you sure? I want so many things. Yup, but the catch is you'll have 10 minutes to use it, so be smart about it. I do not understand. Why would you allow 4 strangers to spend your plastic money?
Someone give me
Wait, is this a jest? Are you jesting me right now? I'll have you know that I had my last court jester killed with hammers. No, this is a content creator thing. An influencer will give someone their credit card and limited time to use it. But with all the stands and long lines and junk at this con, we'll be lucky if we could spend $50. And he'll get to mine our frustration for content.
Genius.
Huh, I never thought I would see charity wielded as an instrument of evil. I'm almost impressed. Gosh, what should I buy? A figurine? 2 figurines? All the figurines.
I gotta have it.
Where's the figurine stand? I need to find the figurine stand 10 minutes ago. Okay, you've had enough time to prepare. 10 minutes on the clock. Go, go, go! Ah!
No time to lose. How could you use your 10 minutes of unlimited spending time wisely? We should blow Riz's money on... I'm not saying it. He will summon the devil. I'm not saying it. Buy a horse. People tend to forget that horses are actually kind of expensive. Post a credit card number online and trust strangers to advise you on what to buy with it. You can always trust internet strangers. Yeah, guys, post your credit card numbers in chat, plus the 3 numbers on the back. Let's, buy a horse.
I don't know.
But this is a con, and I'm pretty sure there won't be anyone selling horses here. Actually, I believe they are selling horses at the stand for the children's pony cartoon that adult men are oddly obsessed with. You approach a stand and say you'd like to buy a horse. Wonderful, says a vendor. First, I'll just need to do a background check on you. We don't have that kind of time. Can't my friend do some kind of I owe you my criminal record kind of thing? I guess that's fine. Business has been too slow for to pass you all up. What kind of horse do you want? I would like an evil stallion with a coat as black as the night and a mane of pure fire. The best I've got is an unruly pony that bit one of the stable hand's fingers off. I'll take it! Ooh, buy me a horse too. Imagine the views I'd get if I streamed Let's Plays on horseback. I wasn't gonna ask because I didn't want to impose, but if everyone is getting a horse, can I get one too?
Of course, you buy 4 horses, you need one too obviously, and sign the dotted line just as your 10 minutes run out.
Time's up, chuckle fucks. What do you get? Some pins, maybe a t-shirt? Nope, feast your eyes on Bloodletter, the Shetland pony of doom. What the? You bought horses? What the fuck, dude? I can't afford that.
See you soon.
Don't feel bad. I wouldn't be able to afford it either. Thanks again.
You and your friends gallop off into the sunset on your new horses. Yeehaw! Getting too fun. Lose. Too charm. What's the next emoji you would say out loud? I don't know, chat. What emoji would be relevant? Huh? We're not summoning it again. Nope. No siree. You get an ice cream cone at the food stand. Damn, you ate it too fast. Brain freeze. You feel like you can't move. You stand still for what seems like ages. The entire con passes in front of you. You imagine everything you'll miss out on, that you'll forever be frozen. Suddenly, the brain freeze passes after such a traumatic experience. Your neural pathways have been changed forever, effectively giving you to creativity. You're chilling in the country yard with Zoe and Omen when you spot Doug in the crowd. Is he mingling? That's not like him. You get closer to investigate.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Hey guys, let me introduce you to my new friends. They're hardcore fans of Stuck in an Underhouse like me. Just go with it, please. Yeah, Doug's the shit. He looks just like Frack the wisecracking skeleton. Come on, Doug, say his catchphrase. Can't crack the frack. Can't crack the frack. Yeah, frack. I totally know what you mean. I do not. You haven't played Stuck in the Underhouse? Oh, well, you know what? Aw, nah, bird. Am I right, Doug? Of course.
Someone give me a knife.
Zoe, these people are supremely annoying. Can I stab them repeatedly? That'd be taking it a bit too far. Some fandoms can be toxic, but let's not rush to judgment. What's your favorite gameplay anecdote? Mine was when we sent a death threat to that streamer for playing it in easy mode. She shat her pants. That was a total frack fest, another fan says. But I liked it even better when we doxed that fake fan who had drawn a picture of frack eating ass. Can you believe it, Doug? Totally. He should have remembered not to frack the crack. Dude, you're saying it wrong. You're lucky we met IRL or I'd be doxing you right now. I stand corrected. We need to save Doug before he gets bullied. Or worse, he becomes an asshole too.
How do we save Doug from this toxic fandom? Trust carcinization, a proven form of convergent evolution in which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. If you wait long enough, these fuckers will become crabs. And leave Doug alone. Or save Doug from this toxic fandom by introducing him to a much cooler, safer one. Fans of cocaine. Also known as cokeheads. Crabs! You look up an article on carcinization and show it to Zoe.
Okay, this is the coolest shit I've ever read. But I wouldn't get too excited. Like, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it usually takes a really long time for evolution to have discernible effects. Silence, Zoe! Nez is writing a bright future where we all have exoskeletons and built-in weapons, and you are spoiling it! I beseech you, tell me more about it.
Become crab. Before you realize it, you're all eating ramen deep into a conversation on carcinization.
But according to this, carcinization happens due to environmental factors. I don't think the con is a suitable environment. But I wanted these fuckers turned into crabs now! Give me crabs or give me permission to stab them. Ah, crap, we forgot about Doug and it's been 2 hours. He could be a full-blown toxic fan by now.
Get back to the lobby and find Doug all alone.
Doug, where are all your friends?
Doug points to the ground. He's surrounded by crabs. The time has come! Fight amongst yourselves, you magnificent creatures!
Oh. Everyone turned into a crab but me! Is this a new form of rejection I wasn't aware of? Don't worry, Doug. When our time comes, we'll all become crabs and live happily ever after.
Hooray! Your scientific knowledge got rid of those idiots. You gained 2 smarts. Unfortunately, you lose 2 fun. Right. Well, at least we survived that last bit without any more hot dogs. Who will be your con love? Omen. Let's check out our comic. The superhero comic. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Color Squad assembled. Monster kind has always lived peacefully and without fear, for they've been protected by the mightiest hero ever, Super Einstein. Color Squad Assemble starts with a bang, for its first chapter ends with the death of Super Einstein at the hands of the Narrator, a reality-bending entity. This kicks off a reign of terror and chaos that threatens civilization as we know it. The world would be doomed if it wasn't for one visionary man with a plan. The plan? Assembling 4 disparate second-rate superheroes into a team capable of saving the world once more. Our heroes have complex history together and have never been able to see eye to eye, but there might be one thing that manages to bring them together. A too good to ignore 4-for-1 promotion at your local car wash. No one trusts this team of misfits and has-beens, for they have a huge superhero hole to fill, but they might be Earth's last hope. Somewhere in Spookum City.
You better tell us what we're doing here, Colonel Giant Spider.
Yeah, this looks like the worst sleepover ever. Did someone bring a movie lat at least? I know all of you have history, but I need you all to set aside your differences and consider a temporary truce. Super Einstein is dead, and you 4 might be the next best option.
These clowns? Huh.
Yes, Wildfire. Even though you have beef, you have to admit that the Victorious is a formidable ally to have on your side. I know you could use her Wi-Fi kinesis. And the Punching Dead? Some might say Super Einstein's powers had nothing on his, if not for the Punching Dead's own weakness. Cannot see if his eyes are covered. Hey, CGs. I don't go sharing my weakness till the 3rd date. Why should I trust Wildfire anyway? Wasn't she trying to conquer the world not long ago? Sure, Wildfire might have been playing for the other team, but we have good reason to believe she will stick to our side. She lost a bet. That might be good enough reason for you, Colonel, but not me. As if I even wanted to team up with a bozo who got powers because his rich parents bought them to incentivize him to give up on his dream of attending art school.
These four heroes don't even seem capable of agreeing on a movie or sleepover, much less on a plan to save the world. Will they manage to bury the hatchet, or will the heads start rolling soon? And the con after party is approaching. You go check on Omen. These last few days have been quite intense for them.
Omen, hi. How are you doing?
Hello.
Oh, hey, Nez. I'm actually doing quite well. Oh, really? Yeah, dumb Liam wasn't wrong. Facing my past and trying to amend my errors has felt sort of liberating. That's nice to hear. Did you hear from the Slayers? Actually, I did. They contacted me earlier today and said we had a meeting. The Coven apparently vouched for me, so the Slayers have said I might be helpful if I join them on some of their missions. Great! Also, it seems they have recently learned of a rogue Slayer who has been acting on their own for the past few years. Uh-oh. Being a free agent goes against the code of the Slayers, so they are hesitant about how to act on it.
Wow, who could that be?
They mentioned that perhaps I could be the one to make contact, since I know the importance of the Slayer ways and have been a rogue Slayer myself. I was actually meaning to ask, and don't answer if you don't want to, but how come you went rogue? Nah, it's okay.
Oh.
I grew impatient. The Slayer's ways require a lot of trust in the group and a lot of patience. Sometimes you must accept that your life's work will be but a tiny cog in the machine that is the Slayer's mission. Results may only be perceived after several generations. And so once in a while, a Slayer, often a gifted one, will believe that they are different and that they can get things done faster. I was one of them. I believed I could become the spear of monsterkind myself. But if the ways of the Slayers are to be believed, no one is meant to become that themselves. The spear of monsterkind is all of us, together. I see.
Wow! It's almost as if we chose the Slayer as a player protagonist for some reason.
To fulfill that ambition, you must attain power, and power tends to corrupt. I thought I was different, and yet I ended up the same way as almost all rogue Slayers have. Almost all, ha 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 ha. No, Omen, you didn't end up like the other rogue Slayers, because your story is not done. You've made mistakes, but I've seen you making an effort to change. So I could be mistaken, but I choose to believe that you are an omen for good things to come. Nez, thank you.
You and Omen spend time together. They seem to be at peace. They open themselves up to you and tell you some of their war stories from back when they were a Slayer. As soon as they make new ones too. Omen proves themselves to be a valuable asset to the Slayers, helping to slowly but steadily move the needle in favor of the forces of good. And what's more important, they stick to their redemption arc program, even helping others in their process. This also becomes their own way of showing Liam how grateful they are, without the need to openly admit that he was right. And you're there by their side, happy to bear witness to their growth.
And there we go! Redemption is not a one-day process, but something you do over time by continually doing good and adding net good into the world.
Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could just swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel so disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, We would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth that, to this day, we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we were, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream,
No more hot dogs for you, chat. I don't think they're gonna throw us the hot dogs in the credits. Anyway, that was Omen's redemption arc, plotline, and secret ending. She's in the process of redemption. They went back with the Slayers, but also don't mind that other one rogue Slayer that seems to be off on her own, doing her own thing. Nope, forget about her. That's a story for another time. Okay, chat. Who do you want to go for next weekend? Do we want to go for an old character like Liam? Or do we want to put up the poll for a new character? Either between Nico or Doug. You want to go for Nico next? Okay, poll it is. We're polling it. Nico or Doug? Start poll. Next weekend, who are we going for? And then, after we're done with that, I say we go Liam after. Whoa! 55-45. It's a nearly even vote, but it's not a tie. Okay, I will end the poll.
Thanks for playing! Leave us a good review!
Okay, we're doing Nico's plot lines starting next weekend. Got it. Anyway, thanks for playing. Thank everyone that stopped by today, chilled out in chat, and watched us play through and read through Omen's redemption arc, plotline, and secret ending. Once again, my name is Nez, and thanks for watching. We will be back for some more FF14 during the weekdays, and then some more Arc Nights during the weekend on Saturday. Next Saturday, new event is coming out. And on Sundays, Monster Prom Sundays, next weekend, we will be back for Omen's sexy secret ending. Omen. Nico's sexy secret ending. Also hot dogs. Hot dogs? Hot dogs. I'm gonna see friendos next time. Bye-bye. Happy Pride Month.